Hello, high achievers. Today, and in this 5 day or 5 parts, how to build a team of 2030 and leadership tools that you need to go there. We are in day 5, which determine our organization of high performance in 10 years from now. How you manage by overcoming organizational change, resistance, because the stress that the employees and leaders are going through today is make or break the business. So how you overcome this resistance in your organization to change the way you respond to the threat, the genesis of burnout wired, and how you scan your thoughts, your body, improve how you relate with others. It's extremely important. We live in volatile, uncertain times. In recognition of this trend, everyone is actively working to build them enterprise, change management capabilities, and to overwhelming space, peace, and volume, and to change today that we create that we need for a structured process framework to manage them. Frustrated by missed business objective or top priority project or change, professional realize that neglecting the people side impact of change is a blame. And some want to manage the change on a project day by day basis to proactively strategic approach that lowers the cost over time. However, when you develop a change management capability and do it that well, it can become critical differentiator in strategic advantage that empower your organization to outchange competitors. And question is how you maintain your company's solid foundation with a new era vision by working remotely and building loyalty and preventing burnout in your organization. Here to remind again, my name is Desi Tahirai and I am HR business consultant, burnout and transformational coach, success principle trainer, and write 2 books and a speaker. So in that case, I come from the place I was burnout myself as executive. So in that case, it's extremely how you maintain your company's solid foundation with a new area. And to build the loyalty, which we discussed in before, and now how you prevent burnout when people are not in the same place. Working for many years in human-centered organizations like or Columbia University, I built that muscle organically. Loyalty and prevention burnout in your organization is when you create an enterprise or based on a hard alignment, you develop loyalty over time, but has to be in hard alignment base. When you take time to rediscover this core of your business, that when you finally be able to overcome the struggles, creating and striking to a rock solid foundation that is going to make you to stand out, like stand out my organization, because we build based in a trust, in loyalty, and that is over time, but it was heart-centered. Here are the steps that I recommend to improve your business and positively impact your employees and your community. Is holistic capability of building approach. Here are handy that we can go through together if you want to deep dive in this subject matter. And here is the steps of SWOT analysis and what is here. And here is the ways how you prevent the burnout and how you overcome change by awareness, desire, knowledge, ability, and reinforcement. So understand your need for change, understand nature of the change, support the change, participate the change, how to change, implement new skills and behaviors, implement the change, demonstrate performance, sustain the change, build the culture and competence around that change. In that case, the current business climate means that new problems arise and don't have a pet or standard solution. Also, communication within uh, corporation can become complex because we are not in the same place, right? So in that case, by speaking within your organization around the world, stories can be for transformation. The best key message is that resonate with everyone within your team. It has universal appeal to everyone. Keep engaged and ties with your employees on personal and past experience to keep alive that human touch we all need. B. If you capture the imagination, you'll inspire creative thought and increase loyalty to your peers. C. It would be the best if you led by example. We said that overly and overly again, because some people say, do what I do what I say, but don't do what I do. So leaders of today has to lead by example. And D, truly empower people to act on their own within them level of authority. A positive attitude is infectious. Promising frequently and look trustworthy is not the case. Never make promises in order not to disappoint anyone, or over promising or under delivering. Did the approach enable your people to capitalize on one more changes going forward? Will your project result in encourage strong sponsor support to the big change? Has your investment paid off? How you make accountability around the change. And here are the tips for not getting burnout. All the tips I can share to you because I did 5-day training for burnout and how you maintain that change without burning out. So this is extremely important to take a look my previous videos that I did. So what do you hold yourself and others accountable? Have you identified your values and shared with your team? How do you create engagement with others? Who is in your network to support you as a leader? What types of power do you use and when? What processes in your organization affect culture? Because processes, you put it in a place, affect every day, every day, every day, and then become a habit. So what habits you put it there, what culture you invest and you plant there, make or break your business. Competent on attributes that they are also doing well with some specific examples, for example, to achieve this variety of feedback. Here is the list of 5. Creativity, process improvement, contribution. How you do that? Problem solving and dependency. How you do that? Productivity and task completion. What approach you take? And then communication, collaboration, and teamwork. How you do that? What is your style? Organizing and prioritizing. What is your discipline and how you implement that? Then we come to the other part of this, which is motivate. Leaders has the capability to motivate them team. Those have a data and knowledge and persuade others with this information into different forms and shape. Building your company story help you both in this area or in every key areas of your business. When people are genuinely listening, their behavior change. They may sit at the edge of the seat or lay back or look at the leader closely and they take note or stop taking notes. They may even cry. Dynamic and hard tugging stories create a physical impact. I've been experiencing over and over again from big leaders in my life. And I go to them footsteps. And that is why it's critical for me and it's a duty for me to teach people how they can lead with heart and brain, of course. But this one, reset your expectation. Most teams are socialized and automized and synchronized work. And standardization, everybody knows everything what they are doing. They work together, located in the same office or not, under the same working condition before, with the same work schedule before. The quarantine environment, manager must help them team to shift immediately to the synchronized work, focusing on result and offering more flexibility, because home is not the same as office. Not everybody is like me, which I turned the kitchen in the office. So in that case, not everybody is in the same level. Stay in regular touch. Keep shorter communication circle with everybody, because you spend your time at them time, and is an effective way to make a sustaining morale and engagement with your team. Don't let employee have day without checking on them. Set expectation to everyone, and everyone knows, and do not distracted model. That means show up as a virtual team player, not just like a boss, because we are in same different same project, same boat, same idea, same values, same what you call same purpose. So in that case, support contingent learning by keep it short, 15-minute segment to learn something new. Because after that, our mind go around and around and people don't get attention. This lesson you are teaching in a coaching, let's say I teach coaching or training, more than 15 minutes, they lose track of what I'm saying. I see that over and over again. That's why I change in a coaching capability. That's why to keep the peers as a coach, peer by peer coaching, add a layer of mutual support to the people, attend to every team member quickly, and the capacity of most managers need to maintain today. To distribute that responsibility, organize team member to pair with everyone, to have a buddy and peer coach in them trusted colleagues. This shared leadership model create a second layer of mutual support and guarantee is against this emotional isolation that people feel today, like nowhere to go. It's plenty to do if you use your imagination. Ask peers, check daily. Imagination go furious with me. Why? Because I use my imagination. I write poems, I write a book, I write this, I write teaching lessons for you, I write everything. So imagination is the key innovation for happiness, for collaborations, methodology, new ways today. And what Charlie Chaplin says, a day without laughing is a day vested. So, my friend, it's extremely important to remember that fear freezes innovative thinking, ties up with creativity, and yield to compliance instead of commitment. This kind we can go through half a day with me training in order for you to get your level of every employee involved on that. Update in this updates you go through. So to continually gauge stress and engage the levels of people, make crystal clear to your team members that your main concern is their well-being. In that case, monitor emergency and ask team members what they are going to do for the person who is under stress in your job because they lose the job, they didn't finish the project, and maintain difficult people. And maintain them because difficult people we have everywhere, in workplace, in schools, everywhere. Maintain professional demonosaur. Do not relate and be empathic, because empathic people is hyper social creatures that we need to be belonging, self belonging, and psychological safety is where the members today include in a workplace challenges, in quarantine challenges, in health challenges, and sustained condition and challenge with humanity and build loyalty. A change in leadership and management skills are to assess, to align, to engage, to educate, communicate, support, and sustain people in workplace. So you turn them from denial to commitment, from anger to acceptance. Then the team members have questions to make, and the peer coaching we have through. This I cover widely in a the human-centered business to the 5-day challenges we did before. So in that case, ask if you need help. That's where you manage change by overcoming organizational resistance. Resistance, my friend, is because is the change is not difficult. It's resistant or change difficult to people. So that called me because I'm expert on that. Thank you and have a great day. Goodbye.